Yo, 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 what's happening? What's up? It's your boy. It's your brother from another mother or father, whatever. I got a little headache right now. But yo, whatever. Hey man, how y'all doing? It's Thomas the Prophet. How y'all doing today? How I'm doing? Well, as always, I'm on the journeys, writing my ideas, manifesting life, affirming things into existence in my future because that your boy and that we're destined and meant for greatness. And we just bringing the real back to the world. But hey yo, before I even dive into the video of this topic I want to talk about today, go watch my previous videos. Watch why women don't learn until it's too late, until they too far gone. I go why women don't and never learn until it's too late and until they too far gone, because that's a real important video for y'all ladies out there and for my brothers to watch. I divulge my story and talk about how females be nowadays, especially just looking on social media and just things with us men personally. And that's a real important video. I just want people to watch so we can have a better future, because females and ladies going to play a part in this video of what we going to talk about. And also watch my modern world video. That's the only way I could promote my content, you know what I'm saying? So I could gain some supporters, some followers, some subscribers. Because, people don't really, you know, support real people. People like the glitz and glamour and the pretty things, but don't like the real raw and rugged. But, we controversial, not commercial, and we just gonna keep it real, man. We gonna amass our own following. We gonna just amass our own following. We just gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna succeed. It's already affirmed. We already gonna be great. We already goats. It's already affirmed. It's just getting to the destination, but enjoying the journeys. But in this video today or tonight, cause it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. But we gonna talk about men, women, relationships, and love, and pain and hurt, and all that other stuff that I can't remember that I wrote down. I literally just picked a random video that a random video idea I just wanted to talk about. But yeah, relationships, man. I probably got a bunch of ideas about relationships, but I know something with the words I was writing down in my notes just made me want to pick this video to to record if I can articulate. You know what I'm saying? Especially in how women and men be nowadays, especially myself. And yo, man, us men and women are ignorant with a lot, man. Like, for real. We don't know how to function. We don't know how to communicate. We don't know how to bond and connect. We don't know how to talk. Social media can be a positive thing, but it fucks us up. People be fucking around doing too much crazy shit to be stable enough to be in a relationship. Like, it's nuts out here, man. Men and women really be doing too much. Like, girls be fating guys, and guys be overlooking the girls that really deserve it, and girls end up turning themselves out, so they can get that attention. And men think they gotta be a type of image of a man, like a fuck boy or a hard body gangster thug, or a rock star, or some people just gotta act like who they ain't to gain attraction. So people could notice them, because in this world we live in fantasy, or we attracted to things that's not real. If you get what I'm saying. Hopefully y'all can hear me, because I'm talking kind of low. I'm kind of tired, but still manifesting the dreams and still working on life personally. But yeah, man. we're very ignorant and prideful with how we act and what we do to each other. Cause all men and women do now is just hurt ourselves personally and just hurt each other all the time. It's like we all have this idea of what a woman or a man should be instead of really being who we truthfully are, because we just live in a society and dealing with the programming of what we think we should act like or what a man or woman should think and feel. You know, no, I usually mainly talk about us brothers, and I am, but I guess the same goes with ladies too. But a lot of things are still wrong, especially with men and women. Like I said in my last video, it's hard to communicate, especially when you want to, you want to bond and connect and make a friendship or a relationship or have a love interest in the opposite sex. But the thing is, even with me, when I was interested in people or someone, people not interested back, or you end up getting left on red or seen or ghosted, and it's just like, damn. Like, that shit, having that shit happen to me really made me mad. That shit hurt because it's like, yo, I'm interested in you. And I understand, I guess the thing you gotta understand, people got their own lives and struggles, and people are going through their own things. You don't know what's going on in their personal life. You can only see so much on social media. But it is kind of hard to want to fuck with anyone when it seems like people just ain't reciprocating the same energy. And with how things go, how people be nowadays, it just seems like relationships and love is just dying out because people, I don't know if I'm just thinking about my old relationship or just how relationships seem. Things just never go well anymore. People are too selfish and spoiled. Like, the thing with females is like, especially in this modern day and age, it's like if you ain't spoiling them, if you ain't giving them all these materialistic items and shit, then you either get left or cheated on, which is very fucking wrong. Or if you're a man and you just honestly think about sex and how good a female looks instead of who she is, you a fuck nigga. Like if you really just into a woman for sex, it's not. I mean, yeah, we only want to have sex with like one person for the rest of our lives. We should be like that. We don't want to live in this stock culture. But it's just like, if you really not into her for her and just how you only into her how she looks, then are you really into her? I mean, that's why a lot of females is fucked up nowadays. Like, a lot of females can genuinely be good people. I don't know, cause I grew around some. You see females are fucked up nowadays, and you see who females idolize nowadays. A lot of females think it's cool to be a lot of things they shouldn't be. And I guess it's just, I guess you just like understand that, we all grew up with pain and, traumas and stuff we've been through. And instead of doing things healthily and actually trying to make the bonds and the connections and healing and help that we should, we just conform to what we see can think heal us. And the deal with that with relationships is you just never really know who the person is, or we just live by a societal standard or what a man or woman should be with themselves or for each other, which why a lot of relationships never work out. People, love is a hard thing. It's hard enough to talk to people. At least for me personally, I'm not an extrovert person. I have anxiety, so it's kind of hard to talk to people in general. And with everything I've been through the past couple of years and just in my whole life in general, especially with females, it's just like, you just gonna learn to see that you could be everything and give everything to a female, you know what I'm saying? But it's just never gonna be good enough if she's not the same for you. And that goes vice versa. But the thing is, like, we all live in a program. I wanted a pretty person. or having, good body features, if you get what I'm saying, like a fat ass or some titties or some or a big, a man's piece, or physical image, or cute, or handsomeness. I mean, I'm a handsome dude, so I'm blessed with that. But I'm a big bruh, but whatever. But we just always, but it's just like the thought and idea of a relationship and love. It's just so wrong nowadays. It's like we make it seem like more it's about having fun, or taking trips, and that's only part of it. But that's what people only seem to idolize. It seems like people run away from the real aspects because people are in so much pain nowadays that they just want to have fun. But that's also part of the problem with a lot of things nowadays. People don't know what real is. People don't know what real love and real relationships and friendships and bond connections are. And people just act belligerent and ignorant with a lot when they don't get their way, which is okay and understandable because all our feelings and emotions should be understood, which also plays into communication and opening up. But men and women genuinely don't know how to really give to each other because we don't know what love is. All we know is pain and heartbreak and giving our bodies out profusely because we live in a sex addicted time, and not healthily. Yet people think it's okay to be hoeing and thotting out here. A lot of females running up the mileage, and a lot of brothers. It's just for everybody. It's just like, yo, man. I guess with things like social media, make it seem like people are options when you could literally have your husband or your wife right there potentially if you want to get married. And marriage is a whole different beast to talk about because it seems like marriage nowadays in general just go in favor of women, especially with seeing a lot of these people getting divorced and women getting like half they shit. Like, it's nuts out here, man. But men and women just have to really learn each other, understand each other, love each other, communicate and bond, connect, reciprocate with each other. It's like, yo, we're meant to be equal, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, in my opinion and perspective, we put more importance on a woman and her wants and needs because if a man is emotional or sensitive or insecure, has suffers intrusive thoughts and feelings, or is jealous, he's not a man. And that's a poor, and a lot of women be saying that, or a man has to be something for a woman. It's like, why can't it be the same? It's very selfish. It's like it's it's like the thing is, us men be the way we be with love. Cause if a man genuinely loves you, he genuinely loves you. But as the story and case goes, people just be addicted to the want to be desired or wanted or whatever the fuck is conformed or normalized nowadays, and that leads to cheating and lying and deceiving in relationships, especially with females. I watched a video the other day about how a man could work so hard to do everything and be everything, but then when a female doesn't feel desired or attention to something, that man is like literally working his ass off. A woman gonna try to find someone that's not that the that desires her and wants sex or emotional, giving her body, her temple out to another man when this man is struggling, and then make it seem like the guy wasn't shit and that he wasn't good enough because he wasn't satisfying her or giving her emotional support when that when the cartoon stick man was like literally working, and she took half his money in divorce papers. This man depressed, making the kids think that their daddy don't give a damn about them when it's actually her. When she's at fault. She the one that cheated on him. He working his ass off. He's stressed. Females don't understand like men's positions, and honestly, I guess I don't know. Some females don't make themselves understood because now we think we gotta play the chase game. And honestly, no man and no woman should be chasing or having to force a conversation out of no one. And it's a lot of arrogance in the air. You know what I'm saying? Women think and feel that they should be chased, and I don't know where this conception or idea is like came into fruition, but it's like females, y'all gotta get over y'all pride and egos just as much as men. Cause I'm telling you, as a man that's in pain right now, that wants to make bonds and connections with females and find his lover and not be on that whole thot shit. Cause I know it's not right, nor the way, or the way. If there's even females that like that anymore, y'all make it incredibly hard. You know what I'm saying? I understand you trying to protect. I guess I can understand y'all trying to protect yourselves, but it's like, yo, you need to understand. If a man's coming to you like on some real, like, you guys, wonder if he might want to be, fall in love with you. You know what I'm saying? You want to make a bond, have a bond. He want to be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And for brothers out there, stop chasing the body. Stop chasing the looks or the attitude, because them girls is unhealthy, man. Them girls is toxic, bro. Like, you just because she got big, her titties look nice or whatever, if they big or perfect or round, whatever she got, she's skinny, she got a waist, nice waistline, got a nice ass or a fat ass, whatever body type, appeals to you. Like, you need to actually start going to the female that actually has humanity and sensibility and reality, because a lot of these females nowadays live in fantasy. Them females are the type to not care about you because they have so many men giving them attention that they don't give a shit nor to realize their humanity. Like, even in my last video that I would like y'all to watch, like, women don't learn until, like, that don't learn it's too late, because they don't even know what love is. They just get attention and they want that attention. They addicted to attention because they don't love themselves enough. And it's okay to have no insecurities and self-esteem issues, but you always want to go for the woman that respects herself, and because how a woman put herself out, how she treats herself, will reflect on you, how she treats you, or what she's willing to do or compromise with herself for you. Know what I mean? But nowadays, we just trying to rack up the body count, for ego, or we just horny freaks, or just, a bunch of crazy shit, instead of really diving deep into what a relationship and bond, connection, and love is supposed to be. But now it's a pride game where we gotta, fight for each other, chase each other, fight some other men or fight some other women to get this man attention, or we always go for the wrong ones. And that's another video idea, how men or women always go for the wrong guys and girls and be addicted to the wrong ones. The toxic ones, the heartbreakers, the thots, the bitches, the niggas, the people that wear that seem like they look good for what they wear or how they look or how much they tattooed up, swolled up, and all that shit. The figments, the image, or the attitude, the sassiness, and all that immature bullshit that we think is being a woman and a man nowadays. A lot of men and women think they're men and women nowadays when they really not. A lot of people think it's okay to be like, to snap on, like, a lot of women think it's okay to snap on men or, disrespect who, whatever, because they're mad or people made them mad. It's like, you don't want to fuck with a female like that, because she's going to really fuck around and hurt your feelings for her lack of emotional control or her chemical internal imbalance. A lot of females just don't want to change for the better. Yeah. And then the same go for brothers, because a lot of brothers is ignorant. And my life is a testament to that, because, man, I was never the guy. Even right now, I'm not the guy that supported or liked or looked at, given attention or talked to. Probably all these fuck niggas are that looks that make it seem like they dress nice or look nice or whatever. Talk with this fake bravado and confidence just to mask their insecurities and that be toxic and females be addicted to that shit because females are very dysregulated and them brothers are very lost. Like, real niggas, real men and real women that honest about their vulnerabilities and insecurities, they suffering, who they actually are, ain't trying to chase. Probably want attention, but ain't doing the most, nor dressing or doing all this wild shit for it. Ain't going to get the same love as these people because they give themselves to the evils, whether they realize it to not to the programming. People are used to looking at that, so that gets more attention. But when you're like this, or you're like us on, the hearts and souls, the Deprychiety, the journeymen and the journeywomen, whatever fucking name I'm gonna figure out for us. Like, we ain't gonna get the love like that. It's just a big ass war. You know what I'm saying? Men and women are at war with each other. Or who hurt each other. I honestly personally think like men have it harder than women because it's honestly a woman's world nowadays. Like, even if it's fake love or fake care, fake respect, women are still getting all that. I guess that's why women be so apathetic towards men because they can have, excuse me, they can have literally any man they want. And that's why they treat men the way they do, disposable, which not right. Because a lot of men are way more worthy and valuable than that. And they end up usually going for that man later on in life after they done having fun being a hoe or thot, which is not cool because now you're lessening your worth and value now. And a smart man's not going to want to fuck with you afterwards because they know what you post and how you act shows you, whether if you want to admit it or not. I think I just need to start being more blunt in my videos with y'all ladies and brothers because we just be fucking up, bruh. We think it's bad to be insecure and have our thoughts and feelings, emotions with our significant other or who like we want to pursue, but we can't because we should never chase because that's less than us. It's just becoming more and more impossible to bond and connect and love, to find love, to fall in love, because it's just like people don't know what to do with love, with good. What people don't know how to be intimate. People don't know how to share themselves. People don't know how to sacrifice. Maybe because we got so traumatized with heartbreak and being cheated on or neglected or just all the things that's propagated and programmed in modern society, like with hip hop, rap culture, and especially entertainment or rock and pop. You know, thinking it's cool to like still somebody man, still somebody bitch, or trying to be on some hot shit, partying in the club and being out here in the streets, being a city girl, being a city boy, a hot boy, a hot, all this nut shit, son. A lot of this negative, evil shit that's propagated instead of being good. Making ourselves have history of fucking and sucking and eating out, doing all this, all this nut shit. I grew up in it. It was like that where I'm from. Just fucking thottery, and then when you call these females and niggas thots and hoes, they ready to collapse, or they think you're judgmental. Because and it goes deep because you don't know what happens in people's lives. People got touched and raped, molested, which have them have that dysregulation with them, and thinking that love, attention, acceptance, also self-esteem issues and insecurities like a confidence. Like I suffer confidence, but I'm working on it. I said, people just need to learn to accept themselves. And we put too much emphasis on the externals, like how a female or a man looks, or what he wears, or what brand, what sneaker, what his haircut is. Instead of really genuinely wanting to talk and bond, connect, and be open and real with the other sex, or understand who that individual man and woman is, because it's hard to be an individual when everybody seems the same. My ex thought a lot of things with me, Or dog was weird because I would no one to know shit about her and her history, so I could figure out who she is, or ask questions about her sexual history, or know everything she been through, how she been hurt, just knowing her life, because she wasn't used to that. She was used to what niggas were growing up, around here. Even if she was like fucked up, and a lot of females were like that too. I've been around a lot of shitty niggas, bruh. And a lot of these shitty niggas just be looking for a body because maybe we was teens and I don't know, bro. I was never that dude, even if I could have. I'm kind of flirtatious. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm a very terrestrial, loyal. I said terrestrial, territorial, loyal dude that probably will fuck around, whatever. But if I know I got someone that support me and love me and take care of me, it's really about me. That's my best friend, my soulmate, my twin flame. And it's all about her. But you know, females don't know what to do with a good thing, and or do a lot of guys, cause a lot of guys be cheating, bro. They be too caught up when they think what they dick. A lot of niggas don't have self control or self mastery. So at the end of the day, we both, us men and women, are both at fault. We don't understand each other for who and what we are actually, because we grew up in so much programming of what a man and woman supposed to be. And nowadays, we got to be bad boys and bad girls instead of being good men and good women. We want to be bitches, hoes, dots, and all this other shit, and think less of each other for being vulnerable and emotional and insecure with others and each other, what we think and feel about, where like our significant others' history past, because we think we too grown and mature, or whatever people think. I guess you just realize how immature a lot of men and women are nowadays that think they're men and women when they're just fucked up little kids in grown bodies. There's a difference between being a real man and a real woman, and being grown, thinking you're a man and woman when you're just a child because you don't understand someone's individuality. And it just, like, we're fucked up, man. We don't know how to be loyal. We too scared. Like, people do, people cheat out of insecurity. Like, we all stalk. It's just it's hard to be real and keep it real, and especially in cancel culture, or, politically correct culture, which is another video. Like, it's just hard to be you, man. We gotta, like, men and women can't be themselves because we look at, him and her, and, people that are rich or people that are famous, or what majority of people say, this is what a man is. This is how a woman's supposed to look. Bitch is supposed to be bad and chaste and pursued and mean, and and niggas supposed to be hard and tough and not feel shit. Like, come on, man. Who are we really? Why do we do these things? Like, men, women, we need to really understand each other for who and what we truthfully are, what we think inside. If we insecure with each other, if we're mad at each other, why can't that be okay? Why, if we angry with each other, whether we're together or not, why can't we understand, be empathetic, sympathetic? I like to make a bond and connection with a female out there. Hell, if I think I have a crush on a female, but I got left on scene. I know. I guess yeah. People got their own lives, man. But for real, man, we just need to do better as men and women, or male and females, for ourselves and each other, because love, our prides and egos and arrogance and ignorance is just getting in the way a lot. Even with me personally, because I don't want to chase no female, man. I'm too mature for that. I'm too grown. I'm in too much pain to do that. And I don't want to make it seem like I pursued a female, and just because I pursued her, she can leave whenever she wants, because the feelings wasn't mutual. We need mutuality. But I guess the same goes with females. But I guess we just need to find our person, while we also learning to love and respect, heal, and take care of ourselves. But we just live so much in the fog, in the land of the lost. that it seems like we have no choice but to display ourselves as these things and hate ourselves so we could get some attention and love, which we shouldn't. But the evils persuade on a high scale, and men and women are, especially our relationships and bonds and connections with each other, is a casualty of that. It probably used to be men up here and women down here, but now it's like women up here and men down here. We gotta be slaves women. We should be this, man. We should be no woman can have masculine traits, but not be like a nigga or a man like most females be nowadays, and men can have feminine traits, but not be too much of a woman or act womanly, or I don't want to say soft, but like we can acknowledge our as individuals that not only females are insecure or scared, but men are too. Not only females are crazy, men are too. It's a lot, man. It's about respecting each other and ourselves, because we live in a world full of not a lack of self respect and self care, self worth and self value, which causes us to put ourselves out the way that we do, and we don't even support listening to the real, because nothing is real or nobody's real. We just a figment. We don't even know who we truthfully are, at least most of us. And people aren't trying because we just listen to what we listen to, or grow up in the environment that we grew up around, and our friends are who our friends are, and we just don't know who we are truthfully. And we're stuck with the programming and trauma of what we grew up in, and don't escape that until we made too many mistakes, we hurt too many people, we fucked ourselves up some more, we had sex with too many people, we were in the streets, party, clubbed, and do all the things we're not supposed to do too much, and we end up losing the good ones because of our our arrogance and our ignorance, diving into the toxicity instead of doing the shadow work. Man, I wish love was still a thing, man. And also with people thinking that social media relationships is real relationships. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even ever put my relationship and my lover on fucking social media, let alone poster. Maybe in a story, but motherfuckers put too much emphasis on trying to idolize a relationship on social media. Like, some shit can look good, but it can be fucked up inside. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, why the prettiest, like Kanye said, why the prettiest people do the most ugly things? Why the most handsome man gotta be the most fucked up man, evil man? Why does the most beautiful girl gotta be the most toxic and dotted out and hold out? Like, it's all a shell, man. There's no core, because we ignore our human characteristics and traits within each other. And we need to change that if we're ever going to really make bonds, connections, actually communicate and open up with, to, and for each other, instead of being in this big ass war we in. Because, man, we need love, yo. We need self. We need everything with ourselves first, but I personally just really want a healthy, understanding, accepting, embracing, empathetic, good, loyal, self-respecting, self-loving, self-caring girlfriend that could be everything for me as I could be with her, and not have it be a chase or a fight. You know what I mean? Or females lying, keeping everything to themselves and having their secrets, or not divulging, thinking not sharing. You know what I'm saying? Or business, having their business be their business. Like, no revealing, no being raw and real, keeping it real, understanding, man. And our brothers need to just stop being stunts. You know what I'm saying? Trying to satisfy their egos and prides out of insecurity, trying to have the most bitches, man. You don't want to be a hoe. You don't want to be a hoe ass nigga. Then how? Because if you a hoe ass nigga, or were a hoe ass nigga, then how you go and manifest a real woman when all you do is chase hoes, dots, and bitches with piss poor attitudes? I guess we just don't appreciate who nor what's real anymore, man. Do we blame social media? Do we blame entertainment? who do we blame? Ourselves? Because we're at fault? Because we don't know better? Thinking it's cool to be toxic and mean, rude, arrogant and bitchy, unemotional, uncaring. A lot of shit that's normalized nowadays. That it's okay to be a hoe, a thought, that is a cool, or no offense. I'm not sure what to think about polygamy. That's like a whole separate video. It seemed like just trying to. It seemed like part of me is like, it's just basically that you can't hold down one person, so you trying to, have multiple partners, but have it be justified or justifiable, quote unquote. That's one thought I've been having about polygamy. Like, people just can't stay loyal to one person, so they try to say they polyamorous or, whatever. But I just think about it a lot, bro. People just, we don't know how they hold each other down, because maybe it all starts with us because we too fucked up and dysregulated. But men and women, males and females, we just need to do better, man. For ourselves, for each other. We need to cleanse and detox and heal and love and reveal and share and open up. There's too many guards, man. There's too much trauma. We need to reveal our traumas and heal our traumas with ourselves and each other. Or else we never understand who we truthfully are inside, and our demons and our ghosts and our traumas and our histories, our past, our choices, decisions, our sex partners, how we had sex, our the bad we done, the good we done, who we hurt, who hurt us. Our pain, man. Just a lot of real shit that people run away from or try to leave behind because, yes, the past is the past. But the past also matters because it made who you are today in good and bad reasons. And your past can have you normalize the shit that you shouldn't be normalized to. Conditioned, institutionalized as a man and or a woman. And what men think a woman should be, or what a woman think a man should be, and, act like and present themselves, dress, and, a bunch of shit. But man, I was probably gonna be part one, like with every fucking video. But man, Thomas the Prophet, men, women, relationships, love, all that other stuff. We need to do better, y'all, because a lot is at stake for the future, for the children, and just for love. But the journeys continue on. It's time to wake up. It's time. But thank you. I love you. Let us heal. Let us figure it out. And let us be better individuals and human beings, men, women, females, and females. For ourselves, for each other, and for the future. But I thank you and I love you. Till the next time. Peace.